Hi, it's Lucy here. I am in the studio with Spitfire today, and I've been told that I have a secret scoring challenge. So they've set me up, and I'm gonna see what I'm doing today. Let's find out. Hi, it's Lucy here. It's Lucy here. Lucy here at Spitfire.
Spitfire. I was gonna stop again.
Done.
Sorry.
For the love of God.
Tenor Pro?
April Fools!
Oh my God.
That's really cheesy.
I like that. Oh my God, yeah, this is like an archive of all of the weird noises I've been making over the past year. Thank you so much. Okay. Amazing. So I'm gonna score this masterpiece. Oh my good Lord. Okay. Yeah. I mean, first of all, this is hilarious. And I love this. Thank you guys so much. Lex put this together, so shout out to Lex because it's hilarious. And he also had to sit through presumably hours of me making odd noises and talking to myself. So yeah, thank you, Lex. Yeah, how are we gonna do this? They were kind enough to provide me with a version with a metronome, so because it's got a BPM. So I'm gonna watch it with and without and see kind of what comes into my head. Hi, it's Lucy here. It's Lucy here. Lucy here at Spitfire.
Spitfire. I was gonna stop again.
Done.
Sorry.
That is enough. Okay, so it's got we have a pulse. Hi, it's Lucy here. It's Lucy here. Lucy here at Spitfire.
Spitfire. I was gonna stop again.
Done. Okay, so yeah, we have a beat. It's not too fast. We also, the first thing that's springing to my head is, you know, those videos where people reharm like memes and speech. They kind of find like the melody in speech and harmonize underneath it. I kind of want to do that. Yeah, I kind of want to do that, and then I want to like also do a bit of a song. So I think that's the angle I'm gonna go for, and I think I'm just gonna keep it super simple. I'm gonna do piano, basically just like underscoring. Yeah, because like it's funny, even in just like normal speech, there's real pitch. Hi. It's kind of between a D and an E flat. Hi, it's Lucy here. It's Lucy here. Lucy here at Spitfire.
Spitfire. I was gonna stop again.
Done.
Sorry.
That's an E flat. That is an E flat. Honestly, I don't really know how you do this. Like, what's the best way to reharm human speech? I know that if I was going about it with like reharmonizing a melody, I would probably start with like carving out a bass line and like a progression. But that's within the context of music. It's very different. I think what I'm going to do, yeah, is go through, try and find the pitch of my speech and then like carve out a bit of a piano and see what comes out. So I'm going to do a very rough sketch and I will see you back here in a few moments. Okay, so I've just spent some time like very loosely and roughly sketching out a bit of a I don't even know if you can call it like a harmonic contour because it doesn't really make any sense, but but it's within the flavor and within the keeping of reharmonizing speech, which is not so easy, it turns out. So yeah, I'll play you through, and then I thought what would be fun is we can finish this together. So I'll play you my sketch, and then together we can go through and yeah, take it to completion. So here's what I got. Hi, it's Lucy here. It's Lucy here. Lucy here at Spitfire.
Spitfire. I was gonna stop again.
Done.
Sorry. That's really cheesy.
I like that. Okay, cool.
Real take now.
Yeah. Okay, that's what we got. So I kind of like start it kind of loose and free and nebulous, and then I go into this little like that. And then yeah, I go into this kind of like little hoedown at the end in D, and then I finish on this like
Real take now.
little cadence. What can I say? So let's just, I guess, start at the beginning. I've organized this into left hand and right hand, but I think when I was planning, I wasn't being too careful about voices, so I might end up shuffling stuff around a bit. Hi, it's Lucy here. It's Lucy here. I think that works nicely, but let's listen to this. So another thing I'm gonna do is use the I've just turned up the amplitude here of the waveforms, which you can do. It's a pretty useful feature in Ableton. I think all DAWs do this, but it lets you just more clearly see transients and more clearly see like where stuff is falling. So I'm going to use that to time, because timing is everything here. I'm going to use that to hi. So I can see that this is falling a bit early. Hi. This piano roll is going to get a bit messy as I'm editing, but that is okay. I'm also going to expand these out so you can see them. Hi, it's Lucy here. It's Lucy here. Lucy here. Hi, it's Lucy here. It's Lucy. Hi, it's hi. So you can hear what I'm doing there on the note. I've got so underneath the da note that I'm like the hi, I'm playing this chord. I just like I don't think it's nicer without the G, so I'll take that out. Really don't need to have so many Ds in this, so I might put a C at the top. And also another thing is I haven't used the pedal like at all here, except for one spot. So stuff is, and like I haven't really paid much attention to velocity. Hi, it's Lucy here. And then because it's like the speech is kind of out of time, human speech has a rhythm, but you know, the rhythm of this is kind of weird. Like I want to put some pedal on all of this just to kind of like, I don't know, make it a bit less like and jumpy. So I'll do that on the, I'm doing this, I'm not going to record it in, I'm just going to do it manually. And like lazy piano hack, what I do in Ableton at least is I create like a little notch here for the pedal. And then, because I know I'm probably going to want to like change the pedal on each note or each kind of like new harmonic moment, I'll just copy this as like a moment and then paste it around where I want it. Probably want to change there as well. And I can do the same in the left hand. I want to hear bass there. It's kind of a weird 2-5-1. Duh, duh. So I just want to hear under here an A sharp. Nice. And it's worth pointing out, I'm doing this quickly and I'm not like recording performance quality like piano for a record. I would never usually be like doing pedal like this, but I mean, I think I would be if I was, yeah, if it was like piano or keys in like in a kind of context where it wasn't the focus and I wasn't trying to really emulate a real piano. Because it does the trick, especially here. Hi, it's Lucy here. It's Lucy here. Lucy. Da, da, da. Lucy here. So, because I want that exact timing there, I'm going to copy it and paste it. Lucy here. And just put it down where I want it. So you kind of have this like almost cadence, and then we have that like weird little bridging moment, and then a key change. Hi, it's Lucy here. It's Lucy here. Lucy here at Spitfire. And then it's Spitfire. It's Spitfire. Da da da. It's Spitfire. That's the key. The pitch I'm hearing is da 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 da. And I'm kind of feels like F sharp minor. It's Spitfire. This sounds kind of janky to me. It has the shape and outline that I want, but it sounds weird.
Spitfire.
It's gonna start again.
This whole section kind of until here. It's not the vibe. You see here at Spitfire.
Spitfire.
It's gonna start again.
Even though this is a silly video, opportunity to talk about harmony and give real tips, I guess. I'm not really thinking as I'm writing, and I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but like, obviously this is within a jokey context, and you know, I'm writing harmony that kind of doesn't really have to make sense and be, yeah, especially in the context of videos about media composition. I'm not like, you know, scoring to someone else's film or something, so I'm not thinking about how harmony is playing a role in you know, someone else's art or in like conveying a certain emotional message. But in general, I try not to overthink harmony. I'll try and like sit back with the footage, audiate, which means just like play, like try and listen to it in your head, I guess, and like imagine the sounds in your head. That's like a thing that you can really develop. It's a bit like seeing things in your mind's eye, but like with your ears. So try and do that, because without the limitations of my hands, sometimes my brain will come up with harmonic ideas that I really like. They wouldn't have done if I was playing them out. So, and then, you know, after I'll figure them out with an instrument or with my voice. So, I mean, that is what I'm doing here, even though this is ridiculous. Yeah, context is ridiculous, but same principle applies. Yeah, try use developing your oral skills first and then bringing it to an instrument. Is that nice? No. What? I'm laughing here and I'm trying to like, what? Oh, for the love of God. I'm rhythmically, I think I'm happy with that rhythm. I'm gonna change the pitches a little bit. Emojis. I'm gonna change the key. You see here at Spitfire.
Spitfire.
It's gonna start again.
So let's go through this bit up until now and just sort out the sustain pedal.
Again.
I tried to do like a little like here, but I didn't play it very well, so I'm gonna play it better. Chord did I play? It was just a G major 7, like kind of rolled. One of those. So I'm gonna just do that again, and I can move it. So I'm just gonna cut him out, and I'll give myself 3 beats. Okay, so I want to listen to it thus far. We're like almost halfway through. Hi, it's Lucy here. It's Lucy here. Lucy here at Spitfire.
Spitfire.
It's gonna start again.
That's where we're at. I feel like that needs to be really quiet, because that I kind of say it quietly. Like a contrast. I'm going to use velocity to like contrast sections it. I kind of want to roll that again. And then like stop abruptly there. Da, 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 blah, blah, blah. That's my impression of a rolled piano chord. So again, I'm going to give myself, what bar are we in there? I'm going to give myself 2 beats and then... Okay, yeah, I like the harmonic shape there. That's obviously really messy. I'm just going to consolidate everything quickly because it makes it easier when you consolidate to open all your MIDI regions together in Ableton. Kind of want to do something with that da 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 because that's just what I'm saying. Da, da, da. Tenebra. Yeah, I'll add a little third on top. Playing the 2 F sharps in a row is a bit clunky. If I was like thinking about how I'd write this as a piano piece, maybe that. It's kind of weirder, but then we go there, so it kind of works. Also, another serious point to be made from this video. This process of like refining a sketch is very accurate and representative of how I work usually. So you're seeing you're seeing how I actually usually work, just within the context of an April Fool's video. But yeah, that very quick sketch I literally roughly did by just like recording stuff in and playing stuff. It didn't take too long. It maybe took like under an hour to like outline the harmony, and then I'm like combing through, just altering and editing. This is how I usually work. It's important also though not to get like too attached to the sketch that you wrote, because you might want to, you know, your first idea isn't always the best idea.
That's really cheesy.
And this kind of feels like chord 5 in D. Kind of feels like we're in A. And then going here. So maybe I'll just outline this with
That's really cheesy.
I like that. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay, final section. Let's check it out up until now. There's always going to be things to polish at the end, but let's see. Hi, it's Lucy here. It's Lucy here. Lucy here at Spitfire.
Spitfire. I'm gonna start again. That's really cheesy.
I like that. I think I want to... Do I want to move this up the octave? I think I might just want to make these a little bit shorter and more staccato-y.
Real take now.
That's really cheesy.
That like what noise? I feel like it needs to... like a quick kind of like... By the way, I'm using Firewood piano, which is my favorite piano of all time. And you probably know this if you've watched some of my videos before, because I use it a lot because I love it. So yeah, it's the original's Firewood piano and I really recommend it. I like that. Okay, cool. I like that. Nah. Kind of want to hear that.
Pretty cheesy.
I like that. I like that. I think I want to break up the repetitiveness of the left hand here. Okay, cool. And just have an octave doubling. Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Real take now.
Like that.
Don't put that in.
Okay, cool.
Don't put that in.
Okay. I kind of want to accent the clap a little bit. Yeah, why not? And that's like perfectly on, so I have to... Let's make this like a proper... What note am I hitting there?
Real take now. Real take now.
I think it might be better. It's a bit simpler though. Cool.
Real take now. Real take now.
And then I feel like we should just keep the rhythm of this. I'm just gonna shape it a bit so it's in time with the weird laughter.
Don't put that in.
Okay, cool.
Real take now.
Okay, it's like a weird cadence, I guess.
Real take now.
I feel like that needs to be down the octave. Okay, so I just went through everything. I did a little bit of tweaking. I did some pedal tweaking and velocity tweaking just like very quickly. Yeah, I'm gonna play you what I've written. I think not bad for a quick task and a quick surprise task. There's no real takeaway here. The takeaway, I guess, is don't trust your colleagues ever. Yeah, don't trust them. They're wily. They're tricksy. Yeah, so I will play you through the full thing now. Before I do that and before I go, just a reminder that the Piano Week sale ends tonight and you can get 40% off piano libraries, including the ones that I used in this video. So definitely make sure you go and check that out. Go to the Spitfire website and have a look at all the cool piano sounds on offer. Without further ado, here is a reharmonized scored blooper reel that my Spitfire colleagues put together. This is definitely the weirdest video I've ever done and I had a lot of fun. So thank you very much to Lex, Stephen and Ben for doing this. And happy April Fool's Day.
Hi,
It's Lucy here. Lucy here at Spitfire.
Spitfire. I'm gonna start again. That's really cheesy.
I like that.
Don't put that in.
Okay, cool.
Real take now.
Bye.